started. So thank you so much for making time for us to speak as a fireside chat with my club. This is our first meeting and we're really excited. So everybody, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Brathwaite, the esteemed proprietor of Innovative Women's Care and a distinguished obstetrics and gynecology physician. Dr. Brathwaite's practice has built a notable reputation, ranking as the second best in Las Vegas. She has recently been honored with the prestigious title of Nevada's top doctor and is a regular monthly contributor on Channel 13's Morning Blend Show. Dr. Brathwaite, we genuinely appreciate you taking time out of your demanding schedule to engage in a fireside chat with the GVHS Medical Society.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm the Vice President. I was wondering if you can describe a typical day in your role as an OBGYN and what are some of the key responsibilities and changes that you face on a daily basis?
Okay, so I'm a practice owner. I have my own medical office. So the typical day is going to start off with seeing patients. But the thing about obstetrics and gynecology, the way you plan your day may not be the way your day ends up. A lot of things happen really fast in OBGYN. So I may have a day of like procedures and or seeing patients in the office, just, regular animals with pap smears, or procedures. We do colposcopies. I do endoc when I put a camera inside the uterus and I look inside the uterus and take biopsies from the uterus. I do that in the office as well. And then regular contraception like IUD placements and things like that. Sometimes I can be in the office and I get called for to do a delivery. So then you have to tell the patients you have to leave or get somebody to come use in the office. And then you may leave and have to go deliver a baby or end up doing a C-section. And then we also take calls. So then if I'm on call that day after the office, I may go around and on the patients that's in the hospital. And if anybody's in labor, I may have to deliver them that day. So it's, the main thing about OBGYN is time management, trying to, get things done. But your day can change fast from what you plan it to be.
You did my mom's surgery, which I just found out, which I feel like you're doing an amazing job because you were able to call her while you were on vacation with your daughter and make sure she was okay, and you were able to help her out. And I think that you're doing an amazing job with everything you're doing, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. I want to ask your mom's name, but I know HIPAA I shouldn't say, but okay, that's great to know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try because it's really hard. And a lot of doctors are different. I give a lot of myself to my patients, and then some people don't want to have, a lot of my patients have my phone number. And I'm not saying that's a good thing or bad thing, but I want to make sure, especially people that I operate on, that they can get a hold of me.
Which I think you're doing an amazing job of.
Hi, I'm Basil. I'm the secretary. Speak up, please. In our mission, we aim to provide aspiring medical professionals with a glimpse into various specialties. What inspired you to pursue a career as an OBGYN, and what aspects of your job do you find the most rewarding?
So, to be honest, I didn't grow up wanting to be a doctor. I thought I wanted to be a teacher or an actress or something. And then I didn't decide on going into medical school until I was in college. I was on the track team in college, and I met other people on the track team who was in medical school. So when I initially wanted to go to medical school, I thought I wanted to go into sports medicine or do something with acting. And it wasn't until I went to medical school and then we start rotating through the different fields of medicine that when I got to experience OB, that I decided I wanted to be an OBGYN. What I like about being an OBGYN is that it's not the same thing every day. So you're not just in the clinic every day. You get to deliver babies one day. You're a surgeon, so you can do surgery, do robotic surgery one day. And it's more of a happy field. You don't have to deal with a lot of sick people, and you're there for adolescents and to people till, they go into menopause. I've been in practice for 26 years now, so I have delivered babies from the babies that I've delivered. So so all that's rewarding.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think it's really inspiring that you didn't first want to be an OBGYN and then you saw how great it was and all these different experiences and how it's not as depressing to be an OBGYN. I think that's really cool.
I didn't even want to go to medical school until I didn't decide until I was in college. I didn't take all the science courses I needed. I didn't take physics in high school and stuff because I didn't know I wanted to go to medical school until later. I decided later. So I mean, I still went early. I was still 20 when I went to medical school, but I didn't decide until I actually went into college, like my second year in college back when.
Yeah, that's really cool and inspiring that you didn't officially know what you wanted to do first.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and I'm the treasurer of the club. Our club is committed to helping our members secure valuable volunteer positions at hospitals. Can you share your experiences with volunteering or internships that were pivotal in your career development? And how can aspiring medical professionals navigate similar opportunities?
So once I decided to apply to medical school, I was doing volunteer services at the hospital. I mostly did it in pediatrics and around kids. That again, at that time, I wasn't even sure what kind of field I was going to go into. So just getting some sort of exposure to the hospital is what I wanted. Because when I was doing the MCAT and everything, I didn't even know I wanted to be an OB/GYN at that time. And then once you get into medical school, it's just very important to experience everything. You get to do rotations. I did rotations outside of my medical school in different parts of the country. I went to Howard for a rotation. I went to Florida just to see get experience of different hospitals and different other specialties like neurology, just other things. So before you made your decision, because some people wanted to do a certain specialty, they ran that specialty, they had a bad experience with their attendings or residents, and then they changed their mind. Don't let other people change your mind. Just try to get to the core of what the specialty is and whether or not you can decide that that's what you want to spend your life doing.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That's very valuable to us.
You're welcome. Hi, Dr. Brathwaite. It's me again, and I will be going over our final question for you. So, Dr. Brathwaite, I was genuinely drawn to your practice because of the noticeable diversity among your staff, which seems to reflect a broad spectrum of backgrounds and experiences. In your opinion, how does this diversity contribute to improving patient care and promoting a more inclusive and supportive work environment within the field of healthcare?
I think representation matters. People want to aspire to be people that resemble them, look like them, or feel like them, and it's good to have different diversities and backgrounds so that other people can aspire to be like you. Also, with the recent healthcare disparities, the more diverse staff you have, people who can be sensitive to other people's needs, and be aware of different cultures and how they may respond to medical care. And the main thing is patient to doctor relationships. They have to find people that they can trust, people that they can talk to and express themselves, people that they feel is going to take care of them, believe them when they're in pain or when they're not in pain, or you have to just find, patients need to find people that they can trust and believe in.
Yeah, I really agree that agree with that. And that does resonate with me also because one of the main reasons when I realized in high school, like, I for sure want to be this doctor, one of the main reasons is because I want to be a part of the system to break the system, kind of, if that makes sense. Because as we know, there's not many people of color who are in the white coats. So I wanted to be one of them who can make it to the white coat and hopefully even farther. Like, if we look at you, you're not just in the white coat, you also have your own practice and it is thriving and booming. So I'm hoping when I'm older, I could like have something similar and definitely make it far and make a name for myself.
Exactly, because if you don't have anybody, if you don't see anybody doing it, you may not believe that you can do it. You know, you want to see somebody else doing it, going out there. I mean, it's a lot, but going out there and making a name for themselves and market yourself. And I think the best way is giving good care and being compassionate, and that goes around, and people know that you care about them. And I never really did any form of marketing, but I mean, yes, I worked at my old job for a while, so people came to follow me. But most people, when they know that you're a good doctor or you care about people, then they'll tell their friends and their families, and other people come to see you. And but you want, you know, those little kids that when they come with their moms to look up to you and maybe aspire to be you, teenagers and other things, and making yourself available so I can have talks with you guys like this, so that you guys know that, you know, it's possible for anybody.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the biggest unsaid rules about being a doctor is it the main goal cannot be about the money. It has to be either to help people because you're passionate about the field. But if it's just about money, that's how you lose that sort of connection you make with your patients. And if you're just like very comfortable with them and just you have to have a safe kind of nurturing aesthetic with you, especially with a job like this. And that's why I think it's also really good for me because I am very kind of a nurturing person. I probably get it from my mom because I've been close to her my whole life and she's like a really good mom. So I think that rubbed off on me and it's going to help me with my future. And yeah, I just really appreciate you talking with us because it gives me inspiration because I really do want to break that systemic barrier in the medical field and the healthcare system. So thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. I think everyone can agree that it definitely opened our eyes a bit more, probably gave us a little bit more confidence about what we want to be when we're older. And I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Just gonna say this, like, it can't be about the money because I just see so many doctors that are unhappy if they don't, with the field that they chose, if they don't choose it for the right reasons. You know, especially OBGYN is very demanding. It's very demanding. So you have to make sure that you're there for the patients and that um, I enjoy patient-doctor relationships. I enjoy relationships, you know. If I go out, you know, like how the other girl said, I like her mom, I did her surgery and her mom, I can have somebody deliver some furniture to my house and they were my patient. I could go to Taco Bell and I look up and that's my patient, you know, like I enjoy relationships and um and again, you may not know what you want to do. And I struggled too, you know, with my MCAT at the beginning and I struggled, you know, I didn't take physics because I didn't know, but you know, I'm just letting you guys know that whatever you decide to do, you can do it if you just keep trying.
Yeah, thank you so much for your inspirational words. They definitely speak volumes. And I totally agree with everything you said.
Okay, well, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for taking the time. Got a little bit stressful, but I'm really glad this was able to work out. And if anyone could be our first meeting speaker, I am most happy that it was you. It was a very good fireside chat, and I appreciate that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Have a good weekend. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Bye.